The power of a name. Have you ever heard someone say, simply chant Namo Amitabha Buddha, and that is enough to be reborn in the Pure Land? But deep inside, you may wonder, is it really that simple? Can it be that easy? The simplicity itself holds a profound transformative power, which has been validated by millions of practitioners across many generations. In modern society, where people constantly seek quick, concise, and effective methods, the chanting of the Buddha's name may seem too easy to lead to liberation. But hidden behind these 6 simple words is a treasure trove of teachings that Master Shinran dedicated his entire life to transmitting to future generations. Today, we will delve into his teachings through the topic, the true meaning of the name. Chanting the name will certainly lead to rebirth. Chanting the Buddha's name, a resolute determination for rebirth, the highest practice in the Dharma ending age. Part 2. Analysis. Titles are more than just words. The title, not just a common name. When we call a person Lan, that name has no inherent power. But when we chant Namo Amitabha Buddha, it is not just the sound of 6 words. It is the embodiment, the merits, and the vows of a Buddha who attained enlightenment 10 lifetimes ago. He vowed, if any sentient being chants my name and is not reborn in the Pure Land, I swear I will not become a Buddha. Imagine a mother telling her child, just call me, and I will come immediately. The child doesn't need to know what the mother has done to come. Just calling is enough. The Buddha's name is the same. The practitioner only needs to chant, while all the merit and the guidance have already been prepared by the Buddha. Faith or superstition. Some people say, just chant the Buddha's name and you are guaranteed rebirth. So even lazy people can be reborn in the Pure Land? This is a great misunderstanding. Chanting the Buddha's name is not a mechanical act, but a practice rooted in faith, desire, practice, faith, believing in the forgiving power of Amitabha Buddha, believing in his original vow, desire, a strong longing to be reborn in the Pure Land, practice, repeating the name as an endless river. The name represents all merits. In the Amitayur Dhyana Sutra, the Buddha Shakyamuni taught, if I use my wisdom for an entire lifetime to praise the name of Amitabha Buddha, I could not exhaust all the merits of that name. This shows that the 6-character name is the essence of all practices. I once met an 86-year-old woman in rural Nghae-an who only chanted one phrase each day, Namo Amitabha Buddha. No sutras, no mantras, no teachings. Yet she lived peacefully, her face always serene, and when she passed away, her lips were still smiling. Her family said she passed away as if sleeping. She didn't know deep philosophies. She only knew, chant the Buddha, and the Buddha will come. That is pure faith, the spirit of the Pure Land's otherworldly power. Part 3. Inspirational stories about chanting the Buddha's name and rebirth story. 1. The unfilial son and the miraculous salvation. A middle-aged man in the Mekong Delta had mistreated his mother. After she passed away, he lived in regret, turned to alcohol, and fell into despair. One day, he met a compassionate monk who showed him the way of chanting the Buddha's name to atone for his sins. At first, he didn't believe it, but with nothing left to lose, he tried. Gradually, he changed, stopped drinking, lived healthily, and dedicated his merits to his mother. When he passed away, while his friends chanted for him, they noticed a strange fragrance and a gentle light in the room. Story 2. The child with cancer and the 6-word name. A 10-year-old girl in Saigon had terminal cancer. Her Buddhist family played daily sutra recitations. Too weak to chant herself, she only listened. On her final day, she clasped her hands and whispered, Amitabha Buddha, and passed away peacefully. Her mother said, the little girl hardly knew how to read, but she loved the sound of the Buddha's name. Perhaps the Buddha knew and took her away. This is the kind of power that can only be attained through another worldly force. No need for age or wisdom, just a heart directed toward the Buddha, a mouth chanting the Buddha's name. Part 4. The title, Source of Infinite Merits. According to Master Shinran, We do not chant to create merits, but to receive the merits already contained in the name. This allows us, ordinary beings with chaotic minds and heavy karmic burdens, to still have a path to liberation. The Pure Land practice is the easy path. Not easy because of laziness, but easy because it suits the weak faculties of the Dharma ending age. Consider this. If everyone had to meditate to attain enlightenment, chant thousands of mantras, or enter a retreat for 3 years and 3 months, how many would succeed? But with the Buddha's name, anyone can achieve it. Whether old, young, busy workers, or bedridden patients. Part 5. Conclusion. Chanting the Buddha's name, chanting the compassion of the Buddha. The phrase, Namo Amitabha Buddha, is not just a sound. It is the vow, compassion and wisdom of the Buddha expressed in sound. Every time you chant it, you weave an invisible thread to Amitabha Buddha, receiving his radiant compassion. There is no need to fear if your ability is enough. There is no need to think you must practice to a certain level before being accepted. Simply chant with sincerity, continuously, and with a deep wish for rebirth. And no matter who you are, you can be welcomed into the Pure Land. Conclusion. The great vow of the Buddha. Our faith. Chanting the Buddha's name is not just a religious act, but the most practical, shortest, most effective, and deepest act of compassion to lead to liberation in this age. The Pure Land practice is the bridge across the sea of suffering, built with the 6 golden words, Namo Amitabha Buddha. You do not need to become a saint. Just return with pure faith. Chant the Buddha's name, like a child falling into the mother's arms, and the Pure Land will no longer seem far away. If those who chant my name are not reborn in the Pure Land, I swear I will not become a Buddha. Amitabha Buddha became a Buddha 10 lifetimes ago. His vow has been fulfilled. This name contains everything you need. All that remains is chanting and believing. Namo Amitabha Buddha, a name not only to chant, but also to live with, to accompany, and to return to the Buddha.